Ew, what up, guys? Now you're probably wondering why I did the intro sad. Well, sorry, that's my phone. I'm going to show you while I did that low, but I need to explain, okay? From what I know, I watched this indie wrestler named Grim. His YouTube channel is called Grim's Toy Show. Yes, this is kinda a shout out, but not really. I'm a big fan of ZTS Wrestling, and that is the name of his wrestling show where he has a bunch of indie wrestlers that he made the names of and brought them to his show. Like people like Jay Evans, or in on his YouTube channel, you know him as Jay's Way. You got Joe Wolf. Sorry, Joe Wolf, I don't know if you have a YouTube channel, but I know you from Grimm's Toy Show. By the way, hey, I like your new legendary theme. It's awesome. Legendary. I love how Jay Evans says that. Uh, Grim, Grim. I watch your channel. I've commented on some of your videos. Love your videos, man. But I gotta be honest with you here. I'm terrified because of what Vlad did. Now you're probably wondering who's Vlad. Vlad is another guy on the show who basically wanted a shoot fight. And if you don't know what a shoot fight is, it's like where promotions like SWF, indie shows, or like shows like WWE, if you want to go to major events, TNA. A shoot fight is where two of those kind of wrestlers from indies or WWE or TNA are actually fighting, like actually trying to hurt each other, and it's not fake. So what happened on Grimm's Toy Show was it was terrible, and it's not Grimm's fault or anybody else's on that show's fault. And you're probably wondering, well, how did the shoot fight even come to begin? Apparently, somehow the story goes, JJ or Vlad started talking crap on Twitter in the comment section on one or the other started talking crap in the comment sections of the other's page on Twitter. Now I don't personally have Twitter, so that's why I say page on Twitter. And the talking trash happened in the ring, and Vlad made a promo, and he said, "Since you talked so much crap, how about we have a real fight?" JJ said okay, he accepted the challenge, but once JJ got in the ring, JJ wanted to wrestle. And I respect JJ for that because GTS is a wrestling show. It's not meant to be real. I will now show you the video, but warning, this is disturbing. And the video link will be in my description. And while I'm getting this video ready, just this goes to show you what actually can happen in wrestling when two wrestlers really hate each other. I have two wrestlers in my show who don't know it yet, but really don't like each other. One really doesn't like the other. The other thinks everything's fine. And I haven't really told him that because I'm scared to tell him that. Okay? So yeah, I will explain that story later. And if you guys think my wrestling's fake, it's just like GTS, just cringier. My wrestling is cringy, I admit that, but my wrestling is an actual promotion. I actually take my wrestling serious. You can ask my whole family, and they will tell you, yes, he actually does take his wrestling promotion very seriously. So please understand that just because wrestling is sometimes cringy, doesn't mean it's fake. Mac Attack Showdown is an actual wrestling show. I did come up with it by myself. Well, I came up with it with my friend, but I had the idea to start the show and everything. Okay? I did this on a playground in school one time with my friends just to fool around. This time I was serious. Now, I'm gonna get this video so you guys can see what happened. And as I go on, you're probably thinking, so wait, if my show's an actual serious promotion, why am I just a little kid hanging out with a bunch of other kids? Just because we're kids doesn't mean we can't wrestle. Okay? There are young people out there who wrestle wrestled at very young ages. Like Rey Mysterio. He started off with a name called Colibri, which was hummingbird in Spanish, and he started off at the youngest age I think a wrestler could have started. So just keep that in mind. So, I'm about to show you the clip. Please be ready. This cringe and, well, not really cringe, disturbing warning advised. If this is too disturbing for a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old's eyes, I recommend you do not watch this if you are that young. This is very dangerous. Do not try this stuff at home. I know I do a wrestling promotion, and you're probably thinking, well, if you try it at home, I can. Please do not. Okay? I'm not professionally trained, but I know how to keep my wrestling fake. I know how to make it look real. Okay? Please keep yourself advised. Do not try this at home. This is real. Please do not do this. And please do not use objects like this on anybody in a harmful way. Let me get the video ready, guys, and I'll show you. I just gotta do something here. Alright, I'm gonna show you the part that scared the death out of me, and then I'm gonna show you how the fight started.
Holy shit! What an episode here today! God damn it!
Okay, guys, let me try a different time zone in the video. 20. I know it's gonna be disturbing, so please, as I said, advised, do not watch if you are super young. We're gonna start here at this time zone because it's closer to the ending of this. Now that big guy is actually hitting him. This is all real.
In the neck. He's up, lad. He's up. He's up. Beat his ass, Vlad.
Okay. Now, as you can see, the guy that said that to Vlad, he actually was just joking because you'll see what happens in the middle of this, and he actually tells Vlad that that's enough. Just watch. So yeah, the kid continues to fight back. Now the hit to the balls was fake. The kid is actually trying to wrestle. The other guy, the one that was hitting the kid, is actually fighting for real. So there's one trying to go fake, and there's one trying to actually wrestle. Remember that. The black guy, I'm not trying to be racist, the guy in the black, well, they're both wearing black, the guy in the white and black, the kid, basically, we're going to call him the kid, the African-American kid, is actually trying to wrestle. He's actually trying to keep it professional. Vlad, however, is actually hitting the kid whenever you see him hit. That's all of this is real. The guy that's throwing the kid on his head for real. That kid is actually landing on his head for real. It's not fake.
Vlad, come on, he's up. Vlad, stop.
As you see, they all said Vlad enough.
Jesus Christ, Vlad.
Just keep watching what happens. It gets disturbing. See? He won't let the kid go. The kid's actually getting hurt. So the guy that told Vlad earlier stepped in. The guy's name is Ronaldo. Otherwise known as Tim. He tried to stop this. See, what Vlad is doing is actually real. Okay, we got a commercial break, so I'm just gonna wait until that's over with, and I'm gonna skip it to show you guys the real footage again. Okay, here we go. We're back onto the real footage. Now the kid tries fighting back, as you can see, but he's not actually hitting Vlad, he's faking that. All of that is fake. Watch what Vlad does every time. Whenever Vlad gets up and gets a chance to hit the kid, he really is hitting. Now, I don't know how the kid is still standing. This kid must really have some real well-being in him. Now he starts trash talking. Here's where the kid made his mistake. And you'll see what the Vlad does to him in just a minute. So the kid tries to wrestle for real. Now remember, this is a real hit by Vlad. That could have broke that kid's hip, if you think about it. But that's not the disturbing part. Now watch what happens after the match. Here's where it gets disturbing. They're all trying to stop Vlad. Vlad has a steel chair. He has very mean intentions on his mind. Okay? By the way, let me pause this for a second. Public apology, Grim. I don't mean to use your video. I will put it in the link in my description. I will give you where credit is due. Pardon me, Grim, but as a kid who wants to wrestle and would love to be a part of GTS if he could be, Vlad terrified me, dude. Like, Vlad on your show really terrified me. And pardon me, I know it's not my channel to make decisions on, but you do need to do something about this guy, Vlad. This is just wrong, what he did. Now, guys, I'm going to show you this footage. Remember, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, please do not watch this. If you're old enough and you know you can handle it, please watch. Watch very closely. Now, that was the disturbing part. I'm going to show you the rest of what happens during the end, and then I'm going to take it back to the part where Vlad was punching this kid physically in the ring, which was at the very start of this match. The reason I'm going to let this continue is because another guy tries to fight Vlad or stand up for this kid, and Vlad wants to fight. The other guy agrees and says pick on somebody your own size. So I can see why Vlad wanted to fight, but I can also see why this guy was standing up for this kid. This kid could have died from that. And if not, it did cut off saying he needs an ambulance. So I don't know if this kid's dead or alive. I'm going to say he's alive, and my prayers, and my show prayers, everybody on my wrestling show, please have prayers for this kid. Grim's Toy Show, I love you, but Vlad has got to be taken care of. I know it's not my place to say that, but Grim, you saw what he did. See the guy who took off his jacket. He told Vlad to pick up somebody his own size. They're about to have a fight, but they're trying to get Vlad out of the ring. Now the guy in the black shirt and gray hat is Dave. That is Grim. Grim, I'm talking to you man to man. My name's Mac. That's my nickname. I'm gonna call you by your real name. Dave, you need to talk to Vlad. They said call an ambulance, right? Okay. Here's the beginning. Now watch closely. The kid tries dodging and telling Vlad he doesn't really want to fight. He just wants to wrestle. So the kid actually wrestles. That drop kick was fake. But what Vlad does is real. The kid actually gets hit by Vlad. And Vlad will show you that in just a second. So like I said, the kid's just wrestling. He's trying to keep it fake. Now watch. The kid gets away that time. He tries to stay safe. him as the big guy was really respecting the ring, okay? So he kicks the guy, fake. Now you're probably thinking, why is the kid not fighting back real? That was a real clothesline, okay? Now you're seeing where the real part comes in. Vlad actually hits this kid for clothesline, and that stomp is real. Watch how Vlad's feet hit the kid, and when the kid hits Vlad, look, those are real punches. This is super disturbing. Now watch what Vlad does to this kid. Vlad goes ham on this kid.
Maybe I'm not making my point clear. You should have never called me out, motherfucker. God, he's really.
I refuse to show any of you guys more of that because I know how disturbing that can be to the eye to actually see somebody physically beat the snot out of someone. This is a message from a wrestler who's very young. Grim, you need to do something about Vlad. I'm not even going to call you Grim anymore. Dave. I know your real name. It's been put on YouTube a lot. Dave, Tim, and Tyler. Bruiser Bonifer, Manabo, Grim. Dave. Do something. Vlad, whatever Vlad's real name is, you gotta do something, Grim. It's not my place to say that, but you saw what he did. JJ Adams got hit in the steel chair. Vlad was physically punching this kid, throwing him around the ring like a rag doll, which I'm not going to show because I refuse to show any of my young viewers any more of this. Okay? I'm not the biggest YouTube channel in the world, and I'm not the biggest wrestling promotion in the world, but Grim, I love you, I watch your videos, I love your videos, everything about you and your YouTube channel I love. It's awesome, it's great. I love that you hang out with your daughter, I love how Hill Wife and you play around all the time. But this was real. JJ was trying to wrestle, and I understand. I understand where JJ was coming from. Now Vlad seriously tried to hurt this kid, Grim. All I'm asking is that you do something. This literally, when I watched the steel chair shot and I watched the hits, I commented what my face looked like. And this was my actual face. I was scared out of my mind. It was no good, Grim. I was scared to even look at the video. So, let this be a message to people who are not wrestlers. Do not try this at home, and please do not physically harm anybody on purpose.